Right. I've been doing fucking ritual. I've got period on on all my chakras, yeah, because what I'm doing now, can you see my face is fresh, yeah? I've just emptied all my lymph glands, and I'm telling you now, the abundance, right? The abundance, what I've done, yeah? I'm telling you, I've just had the biggest test in my whole life. That was 23 seconds before I said that, right? I've had the biggest fucking test, one of the biggest tests. I am not a material, right? I've got brought up to be not materialistic. And I got brought up in poverty and neglect to even more not be materialistic, right? I got brought up with nothing, and my father as well being more like, I don't want to fucking spoil her, so I'm just gonna fucking neglect the shit out of her, yeah? I got brought up with nothing, right? Apart from love from the early stage, which has kept me alive, because I would not be alive now if I didn't get that love at the beginning, right? I had a bass guitar, yeah? I'm telling you now, yeah, 111. I'm telling you now, I didn't even play that bass properly. I felt nothing but shame, guilt, neglect when I looked at that bass guitar, 122. I felt nothing but shame. I felt like I have neglected that fucking bass. I've neglected myself. I didn't feel worthy to have that bass guitar. I bought it on a credit card. I didn't have the money for it. She was so beautiful that I felt I wasn't worthy for her. I'm not going to lie. I know that now. When I look back on it, that's how I felt. I felt alienated from that bass because I felt like I didn't deserve it, right? That's from my childhood poverty. That's from my feeling of not being creative enough. That's from my feeling of not worthiness. That's from my feeling of feeling like I am not enough for that fucking thing that is so beautiful in my life that I don't deserve it, right? I'm telling you that happened, right? And I looked at that bass every day for 10 years and I barely picked her up, and I looked at her, and every time I looked at her, I felt sad, yeah? I felt, that was what, 222. I felt sad, right? I felt fucking sad, and I know I was neglecting myself, I was neglecting her, and she was my fucking sister. She was my fucking sister. She was my best fucking friend. And you know how I know that now? Because I'm like, I want to move away to a different city and I need to just sell her now because I want to buy a resonator, a holy instrument that the blues was made on, right? I want to buy one of them, but that's later on now because I spent the money that I was going to buy one of her on because basically, whatever, I had this money and then I didn't have it anymore. So, and they didn't import it in time. So, I sold my bass so I can move, right? But I didn't look up how much she was worth. I just sold her for £70 less than I bought her for. But because I didn't pay my credit card back, I thought, well, it was free anyway. But this man turned up in an hour after I put it on. And then I look her up. How much she worth? Double the fucking motherfucking price. She was a fucking Fender Jag that was worth 333. She was worth £1,200. I sold her for fucking £520. Right? I laid on the floor, on my fucking floor, on my fucking lino floor, and I fucking felt the failure. I'd been crying my eyes out because I realised I have neglected my own sister that I didn't even play properly. All the years that I had her, I just looked at her in grief because I didn't feel good enough. I had all these creative blocks. She was the mirror to all my failures in my life. She was my fucking sister, man, and I neglected her. I neglected myself. I'm a musical person. I picked up guitar like that. I picked up sight reading like that when I was 13 years old. And my guitar teacher was like, you're going to be so fucking good. But because of my blocks, because of my trauma, because of my fucking poverty, stricken, neglectful, fucking deaf childhood, I didn't fucking play that bass, right? I didn't play that fucking bass. And I felt bad every day that I didn't play that bass. Yes, I'm an experimental musician. Yes, I made drone with her. I made beautiful sounds with her. She sounded so fucking beautiful. She sounded so beautiful. She was better than the American one. She was better than the jazz bass. She sounded like a fucking cat purring with the most sustain. It's making me so sad to think about it, man. With the sustain, you wouldn't believe, right? This fucking beautiful instrument that I neglected. I'm crying, man. I fucking love that bass so much, and I neglected her. I completely did. And then I went and sold her because I thought I might have a flame Brighton. And I didn't realise she was worth £1,200 and I sold her for fucking 500 quid. Because I thought, oh, she needs a bit of work, whatever. And then I started looking, I was like, there's not really any Jags anymore. Like, I was looking at them the other month when I was thinking about getting a resonator because they're a holy instrument and I know that I'm going to get one of them. Don't get me wrong, I'm worshipping the resonator when I get that resonator. I'm worshipping that holy instrument, right? I'm telling you now, right, this happened. I EK'd it. I was like, all the neglect. Right? Existential Kink, I felt the ecstasy of the neglect and failure for all those years. See how much younger I look young, yeah? I just empty my lymph glands. That's a whole other thing, right? Just look up emptying the lymph, right? Because I've had a facelift for nothing, yeah? Basically, and it's emptied my throat chakra as well, right? So I'm telling you, I neglected my fucking sister. Like, other musicians who are like musicians who play the instrument all the time will feel that, obviously, and they wouldn't even sell it. But because I wasn't a musician and I wasn't this and I wasn't that and I wasn't good enough, so I just fucking let her go. And it's the last fucking straw that I sold her out. I sold my fucking sister out for fucking £500, right? When she was worth £1,000, I could have gotten a flat easier. I could have done so much easier, but I wouldn't have even fucking sold her probably because I would have not neglected, connected with the divinity that she is to know how special she was. That I knew when I listened to her, I knew the sound of her, I knew she was fucking beautiful, man. She was so fucking beautiful. And I fucking sold her. Like, I'm talking like a muso, yeah? Because I know sound. I'm a sound artist, right? Which means I'll make a sound out of a fucking paper bag and make it sound good, right? But this fucking instrument was so beautiful. And I fucking sold her out. I'm telling you, the lesson I've got today is the biggest lesson. I've never been bothered about money, right? I've never felt the burn of losing money. My dad sold my house for a third of what it was worth. And yeah, I had nightmares about that. That's the only time I've really felt the burn of losing money, right? I'm not a money person, right? But I'm telling you today, I felt the shame, the failure, the neglect. I have felt, and I'm so glad. I'm telling you now, do you know how glad I am to feel them feelings? Yeah, because do you know what I've done all my life is I have numbed out to those feelings because of my trauma. I have numbed myself to those feelings. I have never had objects that I connected with because as well, my Chiron wound, I was so scared of loss. I was so scared of loss that I couldn't connect with anything. I couldn't even find the right people to connect with because I was so scared of loss. It was an unconscious fear, but I understand it now. I know exactly what it was. And I am telling you now, man, I laid on my floor burning like a twin flame fucking fire, like a dark night of the soul, that I have failed myself like that. I am so sorry. Like, I can't even explain how sorry I am to that bass and myself, that poor neglected fucking bass. I am so fucking sorry. Who she's a reflection of me, obviously. I'm so sorry to me. I'm so sorry to the childhood self and the adult self that I've neglected through neglecting that bass, knowing I could probably be the best fucking bass player in the world and I didn't do it because of my fucking blocks, right? When I know how musical I am. which I've been told by professionals, I live with people from the Royal Northern College of Music who are like, I picked up the violin like that. Like, I can pick up things and go like that, but I don't fucking practice because of my fucking blocks. But that is changing. I'm getting a resonator, right? I'm getting a fucking dobro, yeah? I'm getting the fucking holiest instrument of the holiest fucking motherfucking instruments, and I'm worshipping that motherfucker every day that I breathe. That is gonna be my fucking limbs, right? That instrument, when I get an instrument, man, I'm telling you, I'm taking it around the world for people to know. I'm sorry, yeah? I listen to blues music, yeah. I ain't black, right? And yeah, maybe I shouldn't be doing it because I ain't black. I'm sorry. Somebody needs to fucking tell people if they don't know. This is the holy instrument of the West, right? The resonator guitar is the holiest motherfucking instrument. I listen to old blues by Resonator, right? They're the metal things before you had electric, that they resonate with the sound because they didn't have electricity to put through it at the time. They are the fucking holiest instrument. I listened to old blues music and I saw the Egyptian gods. I was walking with the Egyptian gods, loads of them. Ptah, who was there now? Ptah, Horus, right? At least I had a dream. I was getting walked around a pyramid. I could see the sandals on the feet of one of the gods who was walking me around with a torch, showing me around the pyramid, right? Seriously, that night, after listening to that dobro, I was like, that's it. It's a holy instrument. I need that. Sun Ra is my guru, yeah? Not that he was playing the resonator. Fucking the blues is the guru of everyone. Even a stupid fucking racist like Eric Clapton, that he's like a fucking idiot as if he's racist when he's fucking playing the blues. Don't even get me started on that shit. But fucking hell, man. I am in awe and honor that I'm going to worship that motherfucker. Fucking mother lover, the goddess, the god, Shiva in that fucking instrument when I get it, right? But I'm telling you, I've had the biggest lesson of my life. One of the biggest lessons of my life today about money, about objects, that it's no good to just be so like frivolous. I've lost so many things and be like, oh, it doesn't matter. £100 thing, oh, it doesn't matter. It's only money. It's only a thing. It's not respectful because everything is God. Everything has atoms. Everything is Shiva. That fucking guitar was my sister, man. That guitar was part of me. It was charged with my atoms. It was charged with my energy, man. And I let her go for half the fucking price she was worth. It's fucking heartbreaking, man. This is real shit, man. This is about abundance. This is about connecting with things that really are worth. That bass guitar was worth so much more than £1,000. So much more than anything. And I neglected her, man. This is fucking real shit, man. This is real. And this is a big lesson to me, right? So I love you. Om Namah Shivaya. Take it, Shakti, she's coming, yeah? We've connected now. This is all of this is coming, yeah? God is fucking here, yeah? And everything is getting fucking sorted out. So embrace it. Embrace everything. Love to the biggest fucking capacity that you can love, yeah? Don't be afraid of love. Don't be afraid of loss. Feel everything. That's why you came to Earth for. Feel the fuck out of everything. All the pain, all the trauma, all the loss, all the grief, all the fucking ecstasy of everything, yeah? Just feel everything, because that's why we came to Earth, man. That's why we came to Earth. Don't take it so seriously, but it's why we came to Earth. That's why we're here, yeah? We don't belong on Earth. We came from somewhere else, right? Trust me, I know this. We came to Earth to feel, man. And the more that we've felt, we are holy fucking people. Those of us with complex trauma, we are holy motherfucking people. Because we are here to feel. Divine likes nothing more than feeling, right? And it can't have morals, man. It only goes on feeling. So we got to feel them things out and then we can move through them. We don't hold on to that trauma. We feel through the trauma and then we move to the next thing, yeah? We move to the light. We move to the joy. We move to the next feeling. But feel the fucking force. Feel the force. Om Namah Shivaya. I'm going now. Thank you.